Hey, haha, what's up, everybody? Gerardo here with the MLMOnDemand.com. Okay, and we're gonna continue doing these videos for a few more days, hopefully. And today's video is gonna be about Sendout cards. And I actually had a really good friend of mine. I like what he was doing with the Sendout cards, though. This wasn't his. This wasn't a really traditional in traditional way to approaching people. He is a business coach, and at the time I was starting my own company, my offline company, and I was getting some coaching from him. We were working on my vision, what I wanted to do, my marketing strategy for the business, and he was being very, very helpful. Right now, his approach to it was this way. I mean, he never really mentioned Sendout cards to me. His approach was that every time he sent an email to me, right at the bottom where he would put his name, right, his phone number, and his website, right at the bottom it would say Sendout cards, or click this link if you want to know more about Sendout cards. Right? And that's pretty much how I found out about the company. We never really talked about it until years later, when I was doing much better in the business, and I was looking into getting into the network marketing company, or the network marketing industry. Right? I talked to him about that and how he was doing. He was doing really well, doing it this way. Just sending it through their email, just a little link, not too spammy. I mean, the email that he sent me had nothing to do with Sendout card. It had everything to do with what we were working with at the time. Right? So you probably seen this. You notice how sometimes you get an email and you're like kind of just read through it really quick, but you end up reading the bottom part of it, like the PS line, for example. That's the only thing that you read, right? Well, that's how he did it. He had like a little PS right at the bottom and the link to the Sendout card presentation, right? Which was pretty good, and I think that was a great strategy for him at the time, right? And now, if you've been watching my other videos, when we're talking about mainly health and wellness companies, right? Their whole approach, their whole marketing strategy is to get in touch with your friends and family, and trying to get them to join you in their opportunity, right? The only one, if that really works, the only one that gets the benefits from that is really the company, because they get a new customer who's gonna now buy from them on a regular basis, right? And you get a little bit of a commission from that. But that's that. Now they have their customer. The company was going for their customer. They have him now, or have her now, right? But you still working the business. You're still working, trying to realize your dream, your goal, what you had in mind when you joined them, right? So, the company benefits, but you're still, in the trenches trying to figure out what else to do. And there are resources out there if you still want to do it that way. I mean, there's resources out there, like, you could buy leads, for example, and you call them, or you can buy. There's another company called My Phone Room, it's basically a calling center that calls people all over the place for you to sign them up, right? And I don't know about you. I don't like, if I get a phone call from someone that I don't recognize, I don't really answer the phones, right? So you may end up, spending a lot of money trying to do things that way, right? But anyway, but in terms of Sendout cars, though, it's the way that he was doing. He was using systems. He had that system set up for him. I mean, he was still doing his coaching on the side. I mean, that was his main business, and this was getting him even more residuals, and it worked because a lot of people like me, who are in the small business industry, we suffer from having a relationship with our clients, because these are busy people that don't like to get bothered a lot, right? So using a service like Sendout Cars, it was just worked, wonders, right? Because people would be like, oh, someone sending me a card, right? And then they would get a card, they would have my name on there, and just a little thought, and that would get people, at the very least, would have me in people's mind, right? And that's what I liked about Sendout Cards, and that's pretty much their message, with the Sendout Cards. And if you study the history of Sendout Cards, it's got a really cool story as well. So, hey, check it out, man. It's one of those things that I really like. I talk with the health and wellness stuff, because there's a lot of competition out there doing the same thing, right? Sendout Cars is a little bit different, and it still has a compensation plan. You still have to pay about, I believe they have different packages, from $200 to $400 to get in. It's still a network marketing company, right? Again, be different though, be unique. I mean, this guy, the way that he was doing it was unique to me. I mean, it piqued my interest, so it got me to click the link, right? So that's all I gotta say about Sendout Cards. Be unique. Build your community. All right? Build your community. Get people on your side. Get people to know you. All right? Use these systems. Use these systems to get people to get in touch with you. I'm gonna leave a link below, as always, on all of my videos, so you can go and check me out. I put together this little training course, completely free. You can check it out. You'll get to see all my my quirks and stuff, right? All my my English challenge obstacles, and yeah, and get inspired. I mean, if a guy like me could do it, right? Why not you? All right. Click the link below, and I'll see you on the other side. Bye.